some of the youth, they decided to name it FOB, fresh off the block, is because when we think about it, you know, we wanted to change the term and flip it around to make it something powerful, right? And then for a lot of us, when we hear the word FOB growing up, it meant fresh off the boat, right? And a lot of people use it in ways to make fun of us and tease us for who we were and put us down, right? However, the stories that came with it wasn't funny, right? Our families, our parents who came from the refugee journeys and the experiences from war, escaping from persecution, right? And they come here and they get put in the hood, they get put on the block, living in the ghetto. And that's where a lot of us end up, right? That's how we all ended up in Oakland. But there's so much more to the block than what we hear, and that's what the youth really want to set out and show through these photos and experiences, right? They want to capture their families, their neighborhoods, their blocks, and really show that Oakland is more than what the media says.
A lot of people think that Oakland is just bad, guns and shooting and violence, but you look at it through the lens of somebody who actually grew up here rather than who lives here, and then you see their perspectives are totally different. Like, they see the beauty in Oakland, they see its art, and they see the place where they grew up is not what people think it is. A lot of people don't get to see what I see, and so I wanted to portray that.
I had pictures showing about the tradition and culture and then Oakland natives and the indigenous land.
This project really was a chance for our youth to really show their stories and really kind of flip what has been said about API youth, right? Because what do we hear about API youth in general? That we're high achieving, that we ain't got no problems, like everything's all good, right? But that's not the truth. We do have our own issues, and we wanted this project to be a chance to highlight that.
How the town fought about a lesson in incarceration and probation, how they want to stop deportation that breaks family relations, and then slowly realizing that all comes down to gentrification. They could keep trying to push us out, but they could never wipe out our traces.
Looking at her eyes and hands. When I grow up, I just want to get her bands, so she ain't got to collect cans.
Yes.
I'm the youngest one, but I'm trying to show her I want to be the bigger man. Thank you.
This is like how we show what these young folks think Oakland is and should be, but we know that Oakland is changing a lot.
Our Oakland citizens aren't getting employed where they need to be employed, and so it's just harder for us to get work and pushing us out of Oakland to have to go and find somewhere that's cheaper to live, easier to live, and that'll actually hire us.
I see a lot of gentrification going on, especially in downtown Oakland and West Oakland. There's a lot of different people coming to that neighborhood and changing the way that it used to be.
We have an opportunity to make a change here in Oakland, and we can make it better so that these things don't happen in the future. We're the only ones that's going to do that. The next generation, we can't necessarily wait. The generation before, some OGs are still plugged in, but it's really on us. And that's actually an opportunity. I view that as a positive thing, that you all in this room get to be the ones to make that change.
There are voices in this community that will be standing against those who do not really consider us as human beings in a way.